Okay. And you mentioned the indigenous language of was it the Aztecs or the Mayans?
Both of them.
Both of them. You said it was connected to an old Hebrew.
Ancient Paleo-Hebrew.
Ancient. So does that mean that that language that was indigenous to what Mexico and Central America is today was a Semitic language?
Yeah. So what the schools teach you is an indoctrination. You get inducted into this indoctrination of what they want to call you, or what they tell you that you are. So, for instance, our people get called Hispanic, right? So Hispanic, not knowing what that term means, we call each other Hispanics, but that was under the Spaniard captivity. When the Spaniards came in 1492 and, raped, robbed, and pillaged, the people of Mexico, how they knew you were under that captivity was by calling you an Hispanic, how you belonged to a family of a Spaniard that took you worked on their plantation, you were given their last name, like my last name, Ayella. That comes from whatever captivity my family got taken into, and maybe we have to work on fields, whether it was picking, tobacco or whatever that family had us doing. That's what we did. Now Latino is different. Latino is under the Grecian captivity. That's if you were Latino, or how they differentiated the both of them is Latino actually meant that your bloodline dated back to a Grecian or a Greek, and people that are from down south, Guatemala, El Salvador, just South America, they're not Latino. Their dads aren't Greek. We're still of this brown race. Like they call, black people or African Americans that are here now Africans, and they're not from Africa. They actually just got taken into captivity in Africa while fleeing Israel. Africans are Hamites. They're from the tribe of Ham. So they're just a different people, and that's why people in Africa don't accept the blacks that are here, the so-called blacks that are here in America, because they say those aren't our people, And history, they won't teach you. In my era, they taught us a little bit of Aztecs and Mayas and Incas, just a little bit, but they never tell you how our people got here. They'll never tell you. We came from somewhere. They'll never tell you, how we read the stars. We used a thing called cenotes, which were these ponds, reflection ponds, to read the stars. While Columbus was looking up at the stars, trying to read them, trying to find these holy people that had a blessed land that was promised to them, full of riches and rich soil and all this and that, he was looking up at the stars, and he didn't know how to use geometry using the reflection ponds, and that's how we got here. Our real name is not Aztec, it's Issachar. That's our real name. They gave us the name Aztec because it means people of time, because we kept time in numbers. And so that's where that came from. So it's really important to know your history,
Now, are any of your tattoos reflective of that ancient culture?
Yep. One of them is the high priest right here, which you would go to, to seek wisdom, either medicine or sacrificing, stuff like that.
You talking about human sacrifice?
Yeah.
Which was pretty common in the 11th, 12th century?
Yeah, and yeah. It was. A lot of people don't know why they would sacrifice, for worshiping the sun, but most of it was young children for the benefits of the adrenalized blood. When they would drink the blood, and it was used as adrenochrome, and that's why you have a big indictment today with a lot of people that got busted, for this stuff, and now they're finding out what they were doing. Like Ellen DeGeneres got busted, Tom Hanks. You got Obamas that got busted. You got Oprah Winfrey that got busted, and they're all part of this whole thing where it comes to adrenochrome and drinking that adrenalized blood and the benefits of keeping you youthful.
When it comes to those human sacrifices that they did back in, let's say, the 11th, 12th, 13th century, would you say that was pretty brutal, looking at it in today's terms? Because it's murder,
right? And
someone is losing their life, but it was pretty common back then. How do you rationalize that? Ethically and morally?
So I think morally and ethically, it's bad all around. I mean, who wants to die or say, hey, kill me? But back then, a lot of the kings would manipulate the people and say, if you want this blessing or whatever, offer up your firstborn or bring one of your child that's pure, and they would do that.
And for those who want to get in touch with you, whether it's tattooing or they just want to They just want to holler at you. How do they find you online?
So anybody can reach out to me on Instagram. It's a Marvelous Ink _tattoos, or you could check me out on Facebook under Daniel Ayella, or just holler at one of the homies, and they know where to find me. I'm right here in the hood, born and raised, and always will.